What if the internet shut down forever? This question comes from literally everyone born after 1995. And before we answer it, we need to clarify something. When you say the internet shuts down, do you mean your Wi-Fi is down? Or do you mean the entire global network vanishes like a magician's rabbit? Because if it's just your Wi-Fi, the answer's simple. Unplug the router, wait 10 seconds, replug it, curse your service provider, and threaten to move to Canada. But if you mean the entire internet gone permanently, well, congratulations. You've just started the biggest accidental apocalypse in human history. First, let's watch as the world's collective productivity briefly spikes, like for about an hour. Office workers glance around confused. No emails, no Zoom calls, no Slack pings. For the first time in a decade, Karen from accounting makes eye contact. It's terrifying. But the serenity doesn't last. By hour 2, people start realizing that the internet isn't coming back. No Instagram, no Spotify, no cloud documents, no YouTube, no memes, no cat videos. Panic starts to set in. Teenagers emerge, blinking into the sunlight. Adults discover they don't know their own bank account numbers. Grandparents, well, they just go back to reading books like they never stopped. Stores that rely on cloud-based point-of-sale systems stop functioning. You want to buy a sandwich? Too bad. The cash register is crying. ATMs stop working. Planes are grounded because air traffic control systems rely on internet-based data links. Hospitals lose cloud access to patient records. Even your smart fridge just becomes a regular fridge. It still works, but now it can't order more oat milk on your behalf. But wait, surely governments and scientists have backups, right? Yes, sort of. Maybe. But even with backup servers and local databases, most of modern civilization runs on real-time communication. GPS, logistics, banking, even electricity grids. You'd be surprised how many power plants check in online to figure out what they're supposed to be doing. In the absence of a functioning internet, humans fall into two distinct tribes: those who believe society will rebuild with decentralized mesh networks, and those who think we should bring back carrier pigeons. Spoiler alert, both are overly optimistic. Within days, the stock market collapses, which is actually kind of a moot point because no one can log in to check it. Billionaires start doing something they haven't done since the 1990s: carrying cash. Jeff Bezos is spotted wandering the aisles of a local grocery store like a confused monk, unable to pay because the scanner doesn't work and the clerk doesn't believe his signature is Jeff. Meanwhile, students across the world rejoice. No more online homework. No more plagiarism detection. No more long, poorly edited educational videos explaining how mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cell. But soon, reality sets in. Research becomes harder. Finding facts means going to a library, a building with physical books. And worst of all, no Wikipedia. Humanity's collective knowledge lost behind a blank white page and a spinning loading icon that never stops. Social media influencers attempt to continue their careers by shouting motivational quotes at pedestrians. They are largely ignored. TikTok dancers begin performing in city squares, but without the algorithm to push them, they're just people flailing in public. Meanwhile, someone somewhere tries to reboot the entire internet from an old dial-up modem they found in their garage. It makes the classic screeching noise, connects briefly, and then explodes into smoke. Some optimists turn to ham radios. Others start using USB sticks as message couriers, calling it SneakerNet. You write a message, put it on a flash drive, and give it to someone wearing sneakers. They run it across town. Data transfer rate? Approximately 1 kilobyte per minute. Reliability? 0. Oddly enough, some things improve. Families eat dinner together again, people look up and notice sunsets, strangers talk to each other in cafes, someone writes a love letter on actual paper. It's all very romantic, until you remember you can't Google how to spell romantic. Over time, the economy stabilizes at a much lower level. People relearn how to use maps, make plans by voice, and read newspapers. But something is lost. The magical ability to summon any fact, video, or recipe at will is gone. Civilization doesn't collapse entirely, but it definitely gets weird. Years later, children will gather around campfires and ask their elders, "Is it true that once upon a time people could watch dogs skateboard whatever they wanted?" And the elders will sigh and nod. Yes, they'll say, and there were even cats playing pianos. We called it YouTube. In conclusion, if the internet shuts down forever, humanity won't die, but our collective soul might suffer a serious buffering error.